horror author William Pattison, aka Eric Morris, and welcome to my world. So sit back and experience a new dimension in talk. And make sure to have your lucky cup of coffee here, because this is the Coffee Blog.
Yes, it does. First thing in the morning, I pour myself a cup. It helps me get myself going. It helps to wake me up.
Gore and Scares, everybody. This is William Pattison, aka Eric Morris, and welcome to the William Pattison Coffee Blog. Sippy sippy. Ah, yes, some good old Folgers here. So anyways, this is a special birthday edition, because guess what? Today I am 51 years old, and I feel fantastic. And I feel so fantastic that I am going to do something very special on my birthday. I am going to free up some negative karma that has been just really, bothering me for years. That's right. For the last 3 years, this thing has been a nagging fucking bunch of bullshit, and assholes all over the internet have been using it against me. And you know what that is? That is the fact that 3 years ago, I blocked Jen and Sylvia Soska, the Twisted Twins. The reason why I blocked them was because the two of them backstabbed me and Christopher Highland. You see, and the thing is that my haters always like to play on this. Christopher Highland asked me to ask Jen and Sylvia to come on my podcast. Actually, Christopher Highland's podcast, Extreme Horror. And what it was his show, Extreme Horror, was coming on August the 13th, my birthday. So he asked me to ask Jen and Sylvia to come on my podcast. Well, his podcast, I should say. It was his podcast. Our podcast, actually, because I'm co-host. But anyways, to come on for my birthday. And I went to Jen and Sylvia and asked, oh, Jen and Sylvia, can you do that? And I ended up talking to Jen Soska. And she said, oh, well, in August, we're not doing any podcasts because we're going from convention to convention. And we're going to be so tired, we're not going to be doing any podcasts in the month of August. They told me this. Now, at the time, I had been friends with Jen and Sylvia Soska for about 3 years. That was in 2012. Okay. I mean, seriously, I knew Jen and Sylvia when they were, just starting out. They had just finished their first film, Dead Hooker in the Trunk, and they were showing it in bars, and they were living out of their car, going around the country, doing this. So I knew Jen and Sylvia Soska before they got in with the horror socials, before they became, the super geniuses of horror bullshit, which is total bullshit. They're not geniuses. All they are is a couple of fucking buzzhounds. And, I was stupid. I thought that they were friends. I thought, possibly, I have this stupid idea that people can be honorable. Stupidity on that. I still do. I still try to look for the better side of people and look for a little bit of honor. So, I believed it. August comes, and all of a sudden, the week of my birthday, they post on Facebook that they're doing 9 hours of podcasts. 3 hours a night. On my father's birthday, which is August the 12th, my birthday, which is August the 13th, and the day after, August the 14th. Because, these people are our friends and will do anything for our friends, and this was last minute, and, oh yes, this is just so important to us because they're our friends. Fuck you. Fuck you, you arrogant bitches. I asked you to do 45 minutes. A 45-minute fucking podcast, and you can't do it. Then some other motherfucker comes and asks for 3 fucking hours in one night, and you do it. You kiss their asses and fuck me over. And then you expect to get away with this shit and not for me to be pissed. And for Christopher Hyland to be pissed. Well, we were. And I waited a year for you guys to make up for that shit, and you did nothing. If anything, in, what was it, February of the one year, because I did Artists in Horror Month the first year, you blocked me for 2 weeks. Because, we thought that you were going against women in horror. Excuse me, Artists in Horror Month was an email thing. It wouldn't step on women in horror's shoes at all. It wouldn't do anything. It was this little thing to help give recognition to artists in horror. Jesus fucking hell. Petty little fucks. And I'm saying it. I'm tired of this bullshit of you guys and your little minions painting me as the bad guy. You're the fucking assholes. So, now, here is what I'm going to say. It has been 3 years, and I have been getting nothing but shit from little panty-ass little fucks who sit there and say, You're just pissed off at Jen and Sylvia Soska because they didn't call you on your birthday. Fuck you. Friendship means a lot to me. I expect a lot from friends. I expect consideration, and I expect a certain amount of respect. What Jen and Sylvia Soska did not give me was any fucking respect. What Jen and Sylvia Soska gave Christopher Hyland was no fucking respect. They don't give respect because they're fucking arrogant little fucking ego cases. They're fucking only care about themselves. They can sit there and PR their bullshit going, yeah, we love everybody, we love it. Fuck you. It's words. Words mean shit, ladies. Words mean shit. It's how you treat your friends. It's the respect you give your friends. You fucking shit on a friend. You are not a friend. You're not a good person. You don't, oh, I love everybody. Fuck you. The way you treated me and Christopher Hyland was disgusting. You were arrogant little fucks who felt, oh, well, I'm in the higher social bracket, so I don't have to care anymore. Fuck you. Hey, I'll tell you something. I've got a list of things that Jen and Sylvia have done that are pathetic, that fucking go against their whole, oh, I love everybody bullshit. Right after I blocked them, they informed their fans that they were not going to accept any emails from their fans, including fan mails or anything like that, for 4 months. They said any emails that we get during this time, we're going to erase them. We're not even going to look at them, so why waste our time? Yeah, this is your Soskas that love everybody. You know, here's another one that happened recently. And yes, Rebecca, I am going to say it, and you can fucking say all your hate shit at me all you want. Supposedly, Rebecca Herzberg was, oh, I'm such close personal friends with the Soskas. Oh, the Soskas love me. We're just like this and all this. Rebecca went to Comic-Con last year, New York Comic-Con. She bragged about how she was going to go out with the Soskas. They were going to have dinners and stuff, and they were going to go out and get drunk and all this. She goes and meets up with the Soskas, and because of their deal with Vince McMahon, they dumped her. They dumped her because Vince McMahon and his organization said that Rebecca wasn't good enough to be with the Soskas. That was pretty much how it went. Oh, no, Rebecca Herzberg isn't good enough. No, you have to hang out with the Fangoria people and people who actually mean something in the horror community. So Rebecca had to go hang out with John Tarani and get drunk and eat at his place. Yeah. Rebecca tries to change history and say, oh no, I was sick and I just I just didn't feel up to going out with Jen. It's bullshit. Because you told me and you told Dean Charles on Skype a totally different story. You told us that they dumped you. So I'm going to believe that. I'm going to believe exactly what you told me. And you can try to change it all you like. And Jen and Sylvie can sit there and say, "Oh, you're such a fucking liar." Bullshit. That's the way it happened. But anyways, all this doesn't mean shit. Here is what I'm going to say. I blocked you, Jen and Sylvia, 3 years ago. As of tonight, I'm unblocking you. The conflict is over. The conflict is over because I'm saying it's over. It is done with. That does not mean I'm going to be kissing your ass and singing your praises, because no. You have earned zero respect from me. Zero respect. You've turned from a couple of filmmakers that honestly, your whole dream about being the next Quentin Tarantino, when I first met you, I saw potential there. You've disappointed me. Disappointed me in the most incredible way. Because you've sold yourself out. You've turned into nothing but buzz hounds. And you've turned into people that completely and utterly disgust me. You don't have hearts. You're socialites who don't care about anybody but themselves. Simple as that. The only people that you care about are people who can forward your careers. That's all you care about. People who are your friends. And I can honestly say, within the last 3 weeks, I've had people come to me and say that you blocked them on Facebook for absolutely no reason. They've done nothing to you. The only reason why you blocked them is because they weren't kissing your asses enough. That's the whole reason. Because they weren't praising you good enough. And that's bullshit. It's like you and the other horror socials. I've heard about them as well, how they've been blocking people too. So, guess what? The conflict is over. I'm unblocking you, and that is it, Jen and Sylvia. If you want to bring forth the olive branch and, be friends again, fine. That's not going to mean that I am going to have any more respect for you, because I'm not. That does not mean that I'm going to give your films positive reviews, because if they're fucking crap, they're crap. And if I don't believe that they're good enough, they're not good enough. Basically, all I'm going to say here is all I'm seeing of your career is that it's going downhill. And honestly, you're going to need friends. You're going to need people who are more than the shallow pieces of shits that you're hanging out with right now. I'm not saying that I am ever going to be friends with you, because you know what? I can't trust you. That's the truth. But I'm saying that that's the end of this conflict. So, Alan Albertson and all you other trolls and that, you can shut the fuck up with that, you're just pissed off at the Soskas because they didn't call you on your birthday. Fuck you. Fuck you and anyone else who have said that. Fuck you all. It is over. You can stop saying it because it is done with. So anyways, this is William Pattison, a.k.a. Eric Morris, on my 51st birthday, having my fantastic Folgers coffee, sippy sippy. And saying, keep America strong, watch horror films, and if you've got some assholes that you've blocked, that you want to get rid of your karma, unblock them and tell them to put, to give you an olive branch. Because you know what? All you need is positive karma in your life. You don't need this negative crap. And I'm getting rid of it. It's gone. Bye.
You are not ego cases. You are not sheep. You are wolf pack.